Thanks a lot for attending my session. Talking about being challenged by technology is the first time that I use this. So I'm going to be telling you a little bit today about the death of work as we know it. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Can you see it? Can you see my screen? Yes, you can see it. Perfect. Okay, so the end of work as we know it, right? And all the infinite possibilities and the new world of work. So if I ask you today, why do we work? And then we think about it, the first answer that comes to our mind is basically money. We work for money to make a living. And this looks like the most of us right before the pandemic, right? So the way, I'm just trying to figure out, perfect, okay. The way that we've been working is seriously broken. And everybody has been talking in the last 1 year, maybe 18 months about the future of work and about the fourth industrial revolution, etc. This whole pandemic, it came and then it expedited things, right? I don't know today whether we are in the fourth or fifth or even sixth revolution. But then again, if we set context onto the future of work and we take a step back and we think when we talk about the future of work, we talk about connectivity, about people working from everywhere. And we talk about equality. That's because the future of work and working from remote and working virtually knows no bias, right? Then when we think a bit deeper about it, we think about how in the future, using all of this amazing intelligent technology that will help us as humans to save time. There's a lot of wasted time that I'm sure you as well experience this. It's a waste of human potential. When technology can actually take over from us, it helps us to innovate, to do things in a better manner, to do things more efficiently. So when everybody else is thinking about technology as being the disruptor, yes, it is. And we can think about it as being an enabler. There's some older study from 2017 that says that companies back then were investing up to 60% in AI. I would assume this is much, much more today, given the current situation that we are in. But imagine that only 3% of the CEOs are actually thinking about investing in their people. So you can imagine the big skills gap that is going to happen and the big skills shortage. And today we are going to start feeling it. We will start feeling it even more as we progress in the post-pandemic era. But then imagine again in this new way of working, when we have more time to do what we do, better flexibility, we can work up to our own schedule. When we know we are needed on a certain project and we can choose the exciting project that we want to be part in. Some of you might have experienced the taste of that working from home during the pandemic, but this is just the catalyst for the open talent models going mainstream. Open talent models is basically a completely new way of accessing talent. And this is where today we think about the way that we are working, and then we think this is becoming the normal for us, right? This is what we used to refer to before as an alternative workforce. The people who work on projects, the people who work from home, the freelancers, the independent consultants. We used to refer to them as being the alternative workforce. Whereas today, they are actually the workforce. They enable businesses to build a networked talent ecosystem. So you might think now, what is it exactly? What does that mean, network talent ecosystem? It means that as a business today, I have the power of building a talent pool in my organization that is so diversified. Yes, so I can have my core team who are working full time. I can plug in the freelancers as and when I need them. I can plug in independent contractors. So it's a full networked ecosystem that I have in place. It's different than the existing structures that we have. Now, how liberating is that? This whole way of managing talent, it challenges our beliefs about work, because there's a major pivot that needs to happen, right? And from a business perspective, the pivot is even very prominent, because as a business, I need to start thinking differently about how am I going to attract talent, and specifically the specialized one. Because earlier I could tempt talent by my EVP, by with the salary, with the package, with the benefits, etc. But now, when my talent is based anywhere around the world, and my projects need to be attractive enough, and my proposition as an employer need to actually match with their purpose of life and excite them enough to want to work on my project virtually. Because this whole new way of working is actually location agnostic. Remember, we spoke about less bias, etc. It's a completely new way of working that doesn't talk about location or anything. It's just availability and reaching out to talent basically anywhere. So an open talent mindset actually shifts our fundamental understanding of how the work is done. Now, given that I still have only a little bit of time, I'm gonna jump to tell you a little bit about businesses today. They are looking for fairly priced quality, flexibility, speed, and sustainability. They are looking to be adaptable, because this will be their differentiator, right? And for them to have access to those open talent models, it helps them to innovate. It helps them to save problems on the spot. And one of the most important things is actually flexible, because it helps them to manage their costs. The augmented workforce provides a business access to specialized expertise that otherwise they could not have access at a very high cost. And let alone reaching out to specialized experts on projects, but as well the creativity and the freshness of thought that comes with this. I'm gonna stop sharing now, and I'm gonna, okay, so I stopped sharing my screen because I still have a couple of minutes. I wanted to tell you that the current situation actually expedited what has always been in the lineup as a new way of working, right? And the way that it helped is that it helped both the businesses and the people to develop a certain level of trust. As a person, today I trust that I can actually work independently. I can work from anywhere. As long as I have my laptop, I have an internet connection, I'm okay to work, to deliver on projects, on focus. So I have more trust in my own capabilities. And I work my way around it in terms of how I'm going to set up my time, my family, my priorities, etc. But as well as a business, it provided me a deeper level of trust that my people are capable of delivering, even if they are anywhere, as long as we are clear on goals and on objectives. I just want to tell you that for those of you who are enjoying my talk, and we basically don't have much time, you can reach out to me and find me online, and here are my details. Here are my details, but I just wanted to tell you a little bit as well about what we do. We're an online platform. One Circle is an online platform that connects businesses with freelance HR consultants virtually and on demand. And our number one rule is we always give our best, but we also don't forget that to have fun. And the reason why I'm telling you that is the reason why I'm saying that is that we're in the heart of the gig economy and in the heart of the platform economy. And when we first thought about the whole business model of providing access to freelance professionals or freelance consultants in a talent marketplace, people thought we are crazy, right? But today, it's the new way of working. I like it. Somebody said we should never forget fun. Exactly. And I do think personally, and I agree with Aryan, that working is fun. It's the finding that sense of purpose, right? And having that feeling of autonomy, that I am able and capable of finding the right projects that I want to work on, the projects that give me that sense of achievement, projects that make me feel good about what I have done and I'm proud of. And this takes me to highlight something that is very important, and not a lot of us think about it. Today, it's very important for us to take charge of our own reputation online. Very few people think about that. Given that today, most of us are finding work online, it is very important to present ourselves in the proper manner online. We need to build a certain level of trust in our capabilities and what we are able to achieve. And this is one of the ways that as consultants or independent contractors, this is our message from One Circle as well to them, is that we should take pride of the projects that we put out there, but as well of all of those years of experience, the skills that we have developed, the specialist project that we have worked on, put it out there, build your reputation online, build a certain level of trust, and make sure that every project that you are working on and you are delivering on to businesses are at those projects are at that level of quality that you would be proud of. Because moving forward, one of the ways that you're going to start getting projects is through referrals, through your rating through platforms like One Circle or Upwork or Fiverr, etc. And businesses are open to that today, with their own people working virtually in a remote setup. Businesses today starting to think, why would I restrict myself to people that are within my geographical location if I am able to reach out to people that are anywhere? Because their own core team are working remotely, right? So this whole experiment that we all went through just opened doors of opportunities, and maybe not for everybody, but specifically for, I would say, for professional workers and experts and specialists. It opened doors of opportunities for businesses to reach out to those people virtually. Do your best to find the right platforms that can actually represent you, that are niche within your area of expertise, and associate yourselves with them. And yeah, we're hoping that we can help as many people as we can. As One Circle, we are specifically niche within HR. You can find us on onecirclehr.com. And we just went live a couple of months ago, and we already built a community of almost 300 HR consultants with more than 15 years of experience. So I'm really happy and thankful for this opportunity to chat to you today. I'm just watching the time because it's my first time on this platform. I thought we will have a moderator. But do you have any questions? Does anybody have any questions before we get disconnected? Okay, there's no questions. Thanks a lot, everybody, for joining. When you have created your platform, yes, we created our platform. It's live. It's on onecirclehr.com. We've started, we went live 3 months ago. We are optimizing the platform. You can connect with me on LinkedIn, Emma Al-Karout, or just find on LinkedIn One Circle HR and connect with us. And I'm happy to help. And yeah, and I'm excited to see all of those amazing chats popping in. Yeah, stay focused, guys. There's so much opportunity out there. Just find the right platforms that can actually represent you, and then connect with them. Upskilling yourself is very important, and be proud of what you are doing, and it's a new world of opportunities. Thank you very much, guys. I'm gonna put in the chat how you can reach me or found our website, and we are happy to help. Cheers.